All right. What a beautiful delight here tonight in Norfolk, and I thought it was going to rain out. We were at
I talked to Kathy O'Brien. She's the assistant
weather director.
And she said, you know, it's funny. She said the only reason we hire your band is because the weather's always good. She says we really don't like your music, but the weather's always really good.
Made out then.
He did. We are the Reminiscents, and we're going to entertain you tonight with music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. We'll do a country song or two, and if there's something you wanted to hear, you might ask us, but we're going to go straight through 90 minutes.
Right.
That's why I had to go to the men's room before we started, because 90 is...
No stopping, 90 minutes.
90,
all right.
About my thing. This is a song that was done by the Drifters. It's called Under the Boardwalk.
From the park you did by the sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dog french fries they sing. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. Yeah. On the black
You know, it's funny we did a song by the Drifters because Jack Colombo, our keyboard player, is he was the keyboard player and musical director for Charlie Thomas and the Drifters. And we stole him from under Charlie's nose. We stole him away. Actually, we had to threaten his family, but he still came with us.
Good guy.
Once again, if something you want to hear, let us know. We love coming here to Norfolk. It's one of the nicest places.
It really is beautiful green.
And they do such a great job with it. Thanks to Ann. Ann is the director of the recreation department in Proto, and she never comes to the concert because she told me, said, "Why you guys do it so well all the time?" That's the fun. But Kathy O'Brien, the assistant, she is here, and if she looks familiar, she was a centerfold, actually.
No, just leave that part out.
Oh, yeah, in Recreation Magazine.
All right. Who wants to hear a song?
All right, listen, this is a song that was done in the early 60s by a man named Neil Sedaka, who sang a song about the calendar girl.
1, 2, 3. All right, these all clap your hands now. We'll take it back to 1962. January, start so very much. Appreciate it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited tonight. Filling in on lead guitar and vocals, the one and only Tom Yates.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
Who is a legend in his own mind.
Yeah, you got that.
Good to have you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tom.
Boy, Mike and I were trying to figure how many years we've been doing Norfolk. I mean, before it was up here, remember?
It was over in some field years ago.
I meant to ask Kathy about it.
Yeah.
But we love coming to Norfolk, and I do have to do a little clarification. Because a lot of you people are here watching, which is fine, but this is also being recorded for cable. And I want to make sure that the cable audience understands the cable camera puts 100 pounds on all the entertainers. That's right. That's true? That's true. So you'll see us on TV and think, wow, they look a little chunky. But actually, the people here think that we're like marathon runners.
Ethiopian marathon runners.
Anyway, this is a great song I'm going to do right now because it was the first time a song was a #1 rock and roll song and it was a #1 country song. That had never happened before. A guy by the name of Harold Jenkins did this. And of course, Harold Jenkins is famous.
Who knows Harold Jenkins? No one. I'll tell you a little story.
You're kidding.
There was a gentleman back in the 50s, wanted to be a rock and roll star, and he's ready to go on American Bandstand. And his manager says, look, Harold, we got to give you a rock and roll name. Harold Jenkins isn't going to make it. So they went into the manager's office and they had a map of the United States. And he told Harold, put one finger in one state and one on the other, and that's going to be your name. So he pointed to Conway, Arkansas, and Twitty, Texas, and his name was Conway Twitty.
Oh, now that makes
You're learning something.
I like Arkansas, Texas better, but...
People see us everywhere. They think you really care. Myself I came to see. I know it's only made believe.
the song was #1 on the country charts and rock and roll charts.
That's right.
Do you want to tell them what #2 was?
Well, there was another time back in the mid-50s that there was a song that went on the charts #1 twice. First time it was a gentleman by the name of Carl Perkins. Now, Carl Perkins had a huge hit called Blue Suede Shoes. And everybody thought Elvis did Blue Suede Shoes, and he did. But Carl Perkins had it first, and he brought it out and became #1. A month later, Elvis put it out, it became #1 again. But Carl Perkins is the real deal, the first one to do it. You right now, it's called Blue
You can do
Suede Shoes.
anything you want. Don't step on my blue suede shoes.
That's a long title. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Mr. Carl Perkins.
Now, some people asked me what happened to the railing that was in front. And I asked Kathy, she told me there were so many complaints from the women of Norfolk that they couldn't see my legs. They took the whole thing down. So girls, enjoy the view.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was in a high jump over.
What? I have great legs.
Yeah, you look like piano legs, huh? Anyways.
Hey, we're doing a really nice song right now. This is one of my favorites that we do. The song that was done by two guys called the Righteous Brothers. Now there's only one brother left, and he's still righteous though. One of my favorite songs is called Unchained Melody.
Right now we're taking it back to about 1965. Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield. They were called Blue Eyed Soul. They are the Righteous Brothers.
song. Isn't that nice?
Thank you so much.
You like that, huh?
All right.
You have very good taste.
Well, look who we married.
I
I assume.
assume. What's that?
You look so skinny. Now I know
I
these.
love this guy. He's my favorite.
All right.
I love. Hey, listen, we're going to do some old doo-wop rock and roll for you right now. Two great songs. Little Rockin' Robin and Rock Around the Clock. Well, the rocks in the treetops all day long. Hopping and bopping and singing this song. Birds on Chamber Street. Rocky and Robin go tweet, 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 rock and roll. Tweet, 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 rock and roll. Tweet, tweet, go rock and roll. Go really go rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird on the coral tree. The wild love and the big black bird. Spread their wings, shout go, 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 rock and roll. Tweet, tweet, rock and roll. Tweet, tweet, go rock and roll. Go really go rock tonight. rock and roll for you. Oh my goodness. Did you see who's here?
Who's here?
Tom Brady, right? Aren't you Tom Brady?
Guy with the football?
Yeah, that's Tom Brady.
He lives around here, doesn't he?
He does.
All right,
Mr. Brady, it's good to see you.
Thanks for coming down. Appreciate it.
A little later on, maybe you can, I don't know, give us some money. He does live around here, doesn't he?
You know, I see all kinds of kids around here. You see all these kids?
There are a lot of kids here, as you know, always in Norfolk.
There's a lot of kids.
And you know what about the kids in Norfolk?
What's that?
They can dance.
You think so?
I'm sure we can do it if we can get all the kids to come down here in front and do a dance. Can we have all the kids down front? Come on, kids.
All you kids, come on down here with me. Now listen, what I want you to do is put your heels right on the edge. All the kids, come on down. Put your heels right on the edge and face out there, okay? Turn around. Over here. Right next to me.
Calling all kids. You too, Mr. Brady.
Right over here. Line up right along next to these girls here.
Oh, wow.
The more kids, the better, all right? We got room over here, right over here. There we go. Come on, guys, let's go. There we go. Come on, right over here. You line up next to all the kids. We'll get everybody in here, all right? Come on down. You gotta hurry up. You gotta run.
Now listen, I'm gonna let you guys know a secret.
What's that?
You guys are gonna be on TV. That is huge because many years ago.
Come on, girls.
On this same stage, there was a little girl that came up and sang with us. Her name was Ayla Brown. She went on to go on to American Idol, and she sang with the Reminiscents on TV.
Right.
So first of all, look at that pretty lady with the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera over here.
Yeah. Now, just so you parents know, we signed all these kids to a personal services contract. So if they go on to be like Ayla Brown, we get a piece of the pie, okay?
Any more kids want to help us out? Everyone helps us out gets a bicycle, so I don't know if you
No,
want to
you're
help
not. Don't you lie, Mr. Joel. Hey, here's the thing, kids. The gentleman out front with the white hat and the microphone, his name is Mr.
Right
Michael.
here, turn around, face me.
Yeah, his name is Mr. Michael.
Yeah?
Mr. Michael is the world's greatest dance instructor.
Mm-hmm.
He actually taught John Travolta how to dance.
Just saying, who the heck is John Travolta?
He taught Pee Wee Herman how to dance. Let me give you the bigger one. He taught Barney the dinosaur how to dance.
I love you, you love me. We're a dysfunctional
Fine, Mr.
All
Michael.
right, okay.
Fine.
Right.
Now, what are you going to teach the kids today, Mr. Michael?
I want all you kids to turn around and face me now, all right? We want everybody to line up, all right? Now, I'm going to ask you a question, all right? These kids are facing the wrong way. You guys, turn around here. Here, turn around.
Come on, you want to show your face on TV.
Turn around. There we go. All right.
Face the camera.
A long time ago, we had the privilege of being the opening act, which means you sing before another group comes out. And we were the opening act for Chubby Checker up at the Topsfield Fair. Now, Chubby Checker had a song and he had a dance. Does anybody know the name of the song and the dance? It's the same thing. Anybody know it all? Anyone know? Who said the twist? You're right. You're right. Now, I got a big question.
Oh, action.
How many girls know how to do the twist?
I do, but I'm
Any of the girls know how to do the twist?
Any girls not? Oh.
Raise your hand if you know how to do it. Let me see.
Oh, look at.
Oh, she was the first one to raise. You come with me. You're the first one to raise your hand. Come over here.
She's
All right.
very pretty.
Now, how many boys know how to do the? He raised his hand already. First guy. All right.
let's find
Now,
out.
I want to find out who these guys are. All right.
Yeah,
Turn
face-
around.
face
Face
the
the
camera
camera.
now. Come on.
Pretend you're on Howdy Doody. Let's go way back. All right. What is your name?
Finley,
And how old are you?
5,
And what is your name?
Trevor,
And how old are you, Trevor?
5.
Well, you're both 5. All right. I want you guys to face each other. All right. Face each other. Yeah. Okay. I want you to shake hands. All right. Because you're going to be dancing partners.
Are they brother and sister?
They are.
What a coincidence!
What's the matter?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Now, Trevor, would you do me a big favor?
No.
We do this all the time. I know she's your sister, but we do this all the time. Would you just give her a big kiss?
No kissing.
What?
Mr. Michael.
Cooties, cooties.
Nice going, Mr. Michael.
This will be X-rated pretty soon, all right?
See, you're such a trouble.
I know. Okay.
Now let's show them.
We'll blank that out of the film there, all right?
Now, show them how
All
to do
right,
the
turn around, face the crowd now, and show them how to do the twist, all right? Why you guys trying? Let me see you do it.
That's really good.
Let's see, do the twist. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Try it. Yeah, you got it. Over here. How we doing down here? All right, you guys can do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think they got it now. All right, now.
You know what, Mr. Michael?
What's
They
that?
were really, I bet their dad is probably a great dancer. I bet he is.
Really?
Is your dad here?
Is Chubby Checker here? Oh, sorry.
Anyway, you
All right.
guys did a great
All
job.
right, give these 2 kids a big round of applause for being the demonstrators. All right, then get back in line, okay? Get back in line. Now, when I say, are you kids ready? I want you to yell as loud as you can. Yeah, as loud as you can.
You have to
right?
be really loud. Now listen.
Are you kids ready?
Hey, Mike.
What?
Peter fell asleep.
Peter, wake up, will
They
you?
weren't loud enough.
You guys gotta be louder.
How loud should they be?
This is, not yet, not yet. Hold on. This is how loud I want you to be, all right? Listen.
How loud should they be?
This is how loud I want you guys to be. See where that big tree is in back there?
I see it, yeah.
On the other side is Revere Beach. And I want you to yell as loud as you can so that, what?
That's not Revere Beach.
I could have sworn I seen cheeseburger wrappers all over the back
Yes,
lawn
it's
there.
Walpole.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's Walpole.
We'll never play there anymore.
All right, now listen. Are you kids ready? All the parents clap your hands out loud. Here we go. Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. Oh, looking good. I'm going to sing my song. You won't think loud. We're going to twist and it goes like that. Everybody twist now. Here we go. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last year. Oh, let's twist again. Like we did last year. Do you remember when they really hard? Oh, let's twist again. Twist time is here. Round and around and up and down. Oh, baby, love me so. Baby, let's twist again. Like we did last year. Oh, let's twist again. Like we did last year. Everybody twist now. Do the twist. All right, I want you to use one hand now. 1 foot. Now the other foot. 1 foot. All right, down low. All right, come back. Keep twisting. Give a round of applause. How about it? Keep twisting. Here we go. Oh, round and around and up and down we go again. Baby, you know you love me so. Baby, let's twist again, like we did last night. Oh, let's twist again, like we did last year. Oh, let's twist again, twist time is here. How about it for these kids?
Wow, you know what, Mr. Michael?
What's
They
that?
are really good dancers.
This boy still wants to get up and do the twist.
And you know what?
What's that?
They really didn't even look at you. They knew how to do it without you.
Let me
even
find out.
doing
Do
it.
you think you kids can twist without me being up here on your own? Do you think you can do it on your own now? I don't here. Do you think you can do it on your own? All right, let me jump up here.
Don't jump, Mr. Michael.
This is gonna be the big test, all right?
All right, this is a song. In fact, not only is there twisting in this,
Yeah?
there's also the monkey in this.
Oh.
Because this is a song that was done. Now, how many people saw this song? Saw the movie Shrek? I saw Shrek. I love Shrek because I'm an ogre, so I can relate. This is a movie. There's a song from that movie, and besides twisting, what else do they have to do, Mr. Michael?
They have to do the monkey. Do you know how to do the monkey?
Show them how to do the monkey. Let's see if you can do the monkey. Come on, everybody.
Everybody try and do the monkey. Turn around, face the camera, do the monkey.
Face
they
the
can see.
camera, 'cause
Face
the
the camera,
camera's
do the monkey. There we go. All right, that's good. That's good.
Ready?
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Someone else saw her face. I'm a believer, not a trace. Down in my mind, I'm in love. I'm a believer, I can believe her if I try. I thought it was fake. I'm a believer, not a trace. Thank you guys. Give these kids a big round of applause, would you? You guys did good. Now, if you'd like to stay up there and dance all night, you're more than welcome.
Absolutely.
All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, back in the early 1950s, there was a young country boy who was a singer and he was a songwriter. And he was dirt poor. He couldn't even afford that 2 cents. But he kept writing and he kept singing. And one day, there was a young lady that heard one of his songs. She decided she would record it. It went on to become the greatest country song of all time. That young poor country boy, his name was Willie Nelson. The lady that recorded that song and made it one of the greatest songs of all time, the late great Patsy Cline. The song is called Crazy.
Right now, we're taking it back to the greatest country singer in the world, the one and only Miss Patsy Cline. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. You'd love me as long as you wanted. Then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world can I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Thank you. Now, how many of you knew Willie Nelson wrote that? Not many, did you? See, I am a wealth of knowledge.
You certainly are.
Stick around with me, you'll be wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Hey, how many people like country music? Just a handful. Yeah, listen. Whenever I ask that, we got a few hands come up. When I ask the question this way, how many people like the music of the late great Man in Black, Johnny Cash? I know, everybody loves Johnny Cash. Now, Kathy O'Brien's the assistant director, and I'd like to dedicate this song to her. Now, Kathy has never done any time in prison, but everyone that meets her thinks she should have.
Well, they're not very good judging characters.
We love Kathy O'Brien. Anyway, little Bill Folsom, Prison Blue.
A lot of Johnny Cash fans out
Man,
there.
I love Johnny Cash.
Nice.
You know, you sound really like Johnny Cash.
Really? I've been told I sound like Mr. Ed.
Well, you smell like Mr. Ed. Hey, Johnny Cash was actually discovered by Sam Phillips, who had Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee. Sam Phillips discovered Johnny Cash, discovered Elvis, a whole bunch of people that he discovered.
Ozzy Osbourne?
No, not quite, but almost. And actually, Sam always felt that one guy was going to be the greatest entertainer of all of them. And he might have been. He was very talented, but he got into a lot of personal trouble. You know what I'm talking about?
Why? Wait a minute. What's wrong with marrying your 13-year-old cousin?
That was only the tip of the iceberg.
All right, okay.
He was known as the Killer. He's Jerry Lee Lewis, and he sang about great balls of fire.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much in love and drive a man insane. You broke my will. What a thrill. Mr. Gracious, great balls of fire. Mr. Gracious, great balls of fire. I want you to love me like a lover should. You're fine, so God. The devil's Mr. Gracious, great balls of fire. You're fine, so God. The devil's Mr. Gracious, great balls of fire. You're fine, so God. The devil's I shake my fingers and Mr. Gracious, great balls of fire.
Great balls of
Jerry
fire.
Lee Lewis, thank you so much. All right, hey, what a beautiful night tonight, and the sun's going down. It's getting a little cooler, which helps a lot.
Hold on a second. I wrote something down here.
You wrote something down?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like right now to introduce the members of the band.
All right, what do you want to do? What's the next song?
Okay. We did
No,
that.
wait. You got to introduce them to us, or us to them, one or the other.
You know what, Mike?
I get mixed up.
That makes way more sense.
I know it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, filling in on vocals and lead guitar and doing an amazing job, the great Tom Yates. Gentleman in the back on the bass and vocals, keeps a low profile but plays a big bass, Joe J.D. Foster. The gentleman behind us on the drums has one of the most difficult jobs in the band.
What's that?
Well, he's got to play drums, but he's got to look at my behind all night. Believe me, that ain't pretty. He's been our drummer for over 30 years. He's the best. Mr. Peter Venito.
That hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to have a very, very talented, probably one of the most talented people we've ever played with. And when we wanted to bring him into the band, Mike told him, he said, you know, there is a weight requirement. You have to be over 200 pounds. And,
250 pounds.
and he said, well, he tried. He really did. He ate pizza and he ate ice cream. He just can't gain any weight. Because he's so talented, we had to waive the weight requirement. He is such a talented gentleman. On the magical keyboard, the great Jack Colombo. I know, skinny little runt.
If Jack looks familiar, you've seen him on PBS television, by the way. He's kind of a big deal, you know. And he backs up a lot of the performers you see in the doo-wop shows, specifically Charlie Thomas and the Drifters. So if you ever watch the PBS shows, look for Jack in the background playing the keys and doing all kinds of stuff.
But not anymore, because we stole him.
We stole him, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman to my left is one of the founders of this band 46 years ago. I know what you're thinking. He doesn't look that old. Trust me.
Yeah, but I met the weight requirement, though.
Cut off his leg and count the rings, you'd realize how really old he is. My best friend, Mr. Michael Jordan.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, also co-founder of the band back in 1973. He is our leader. Would you welcome the one and the only Mr. Dominic Vischio.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks to Ian and Kathy of the Recreation Department for having us. We really enjoy coming here. I was so excited when the weather cleared up. And
Me too, exactly.
Because this is one of our favorite places to play. We really enjoy it.
I just wanted to mention before a lot of people got here, over here to my left, we have schedules for the band now. They list all the shows for the year. We're out almost 200 nights a year, and we're all over the place. But we got some great shows, free shows coming up. This year we're going to be in our hometown Waltham doing our annual doo-wop show, and we are bringing with us Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Martha and the Vandellas. You remember them? They sang Dancing in the Street, Heat Wave, Quicksand, Jimmy Mack. You have all kinds of hits. And then on the 2nd of August, we're going to be up at Hampton Beach with no other than Charlie Thomas and the Drifters. And that's a free show on the Big C Show stage.
Free shows.
Free show. So get a schedule over there, and also information on the next cruise to Bermuda. We work for Norwegian Cruise Lines. We just got back about a month ago from Bermuda. We're all going to sail again next year.
Great trip. I'll tell you that, on the Norwegian Gem.
That's it.
Right out of Boston. You don't have to fly anywhere.
Yes, 17th year doing it.
Yeah. Now listen, as I mentioned, Mike and I started this band 46 years ago. In over 46 years, we've opened up for some of the greatest legends of rock and roll. Certainly no band is bigger than the band that Ronald Reagan called America's band. Well, they are the Beach Boys.
Styles away. much. Once again, on the schedules over here, I mentioned earlier the old schedules. Every year we play at Gillette Stadium, and we do a special show. Last year we were with kind of an unusual thing that we did. We did a big show with Derek Huff from Dancing with the Stars. And also, the year before that, we did a show with a guy named Don McLean who sang Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Now this year, I can't make any promise. This year.
We're tackle dummies.
Right, exactly. We're going to have a surprise guest. We're not quite sure who it is going to be this year. But it is a free event for everybody. It's a senior expo. They got a Frank Sinatra impersonator. They got a big band there. They'll have us. They'll have Marie Menounos from Channel 7 along with all kinds of celebrities. So it's on the schedule over there. Grab a
That was repetitive. Well, you said a big band in us.
Yeah, you got that right. Big band in us.
Hey, listen, everything the Beach Boys did in the 60s and 70s, every song would have been #1, except for 4 boys from Liverpool, England. They were known as the Beatles, and Tom Terrific is going to do a little bit of Slow Down.
A little bit of Beatles for you there.
Thank you.
Right. Excellent job. Whew, hey, what a great night here. How you doing, bud? Okay? You having fun? You see, what this Beck guy talking about?
Now listen, we're doing a song right now that, we fool around a lot, but sometimes we are very serious. Serious, sophisticated musicians.
That's right.
Whatever. Anyway, this is a great song that we've been doing for a while. It goes back to 1967, a band called the Moody Blues. And this is a great song. It's called Nights in White Sand.
Nights in white sand, never reaching the end. Letters I've written
said, what
Thank
a
you.
great song.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't even attempt a song like that unless you have a brilliant gentleman on the keyboards. Once again, the great Jack Colombo on the magical keyboard.
Check him out, Jack.
He is the best, absolutely the best. Whoa, what a great night this has been.
It turned out to be a beautiful night, it really did.
But, man, thanks so much for coming out tonight. I know, for a while there, it looked like it might not get in, but it turned out to be a beautiful night and a nice little breeze.
That's correct.
Every little breeze. Oh, sorry. So anyway, that was our serious side.
All right.
But we're going to keep it serious.
All right.
This song was done by Tommy James and the Shondells.
This is real serious.
And this is a very serious song. Mike is just the perfect person to sing it because it's all about hanky-panky.
Is that right, Mike?
Sure.
My baby does the hanky-panky. So walking on down the line, the pretty little girl standing all alone. I didn't love her, my baby does the hanky-panky. So walking on down the line, my baby does the hanky-panky.
Let's give it.
So walking on down the line. My baby does the hanky-panky.
All right. How many Tommy James and the Shondells fans do we have? We got a lot? We have quite a few. We're going to be at the Top Seal Fair this year, but 2 nights. It's on the schedule, and I think one of those nights, Tommy James and the Shondells are going to be up there.
Outstanding.
So check our schedule.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, very special thank you to Ann and Kathy of the Recreation Department. Every year they bring us back here.
Nice. Give them a big
And
round of applause.
they do an
Everybody.
amazing job. Every night there's some great entertainment here. We want to thank them for having us.
That's right.
Most of all, we want to thank you all for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot for coming.
We're going to end this show the way we end all of our shows. Mike and I are both Navy veterans, proud to have served this great country of ours, the United States of America. And folks, I say this all the time. The United States of America is not perfect by any means. Never has been, never will be. But it is always and always will be the greatest country in the world. Will you join us as we salute the greatest country in the world? A little bit of God bless America.
We ask you all, please stand.